So what is she getting her sister?
Do you know what a Lennox spice village is?
No.
So Lennox is a brand, and they made like they're spice canisters, but they're each in the unique individual shape of like a cottage or a house of some kind. And I guess they make one maybe every year or every couple years, or I don't know. It's a vintage, a kind of collector's item, honestly, but also like, you know, so they'll make a spice village, which is like canisters for all your household spices. You know, so you have a house for oregano, for this and for that. And they're very cutesy. I like them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But to get like a whole set is not the cheapest thing in the world. And highly think Olivia has one.
Nice.
It's very sweet.
Terrible. Excuse me. it's a silent podcast tonight.
Honestly, I assumed that you had your earphones or earbuds in.
I do, but I'm not listening to anything.
When I'm done with this, I'm going to begin my embroidery.
Okay.
Sorry, Quinn is making my own podcast for both of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring him in before I get this started. I don't feel like listening to him serenade us.
No, me neither.
How do I always pull down?
How do you mess up a T perm?
Hmm?
How do you mess up a T perm? You forget to cherish it. Mm-hmm. You forget to cherish it.
No. What did the kids think of the butterfly?
They thought it was cool.
Good.
Matthew had a lot of questions about it. And Kari was very diplomatic in explaining God's design. I was surprised to hear her use that kind of language, but I think she also knows where we stand, so.
Yeah. No, that's wonderful. I'm very grateful.
Mm-hmm.
I might shoot her a text then and just say, hey. Thanks so much for thinking of us and explaining to Matthew and doing it so nicely.
Mm-hmm. It's very close to a birds and bees conversation, though.
Oh?
Pollinating.
Pollinating? How is this butterfly coming out of a cocoon anywhere near a birds and bees pollinating conversation?
I don't know. She connected them.
Oh. Interesting.
I mean, that's what butterflies do, is pollinate.
Right.
So why do they need to fly? So they can, go to all the flowers.
Oh, why do you think so? Yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd think people were being hyperbolic when they talk about how toddlers just ask why, and then you're like, oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
If anything, they were understating it,
Yeah. Which, like, I know, like, I don't mind why if it's, like, okay, if it's a genuine inquiry.
If the question makes sense. But the problem is he doesn't know if the question makes sense or not.
Right.
But the thing is, if you don't answer him, he just walks away. He's fine. I have to, it's like, well, like, the thing is, it's like, what time is it? It's like, I just told you. Or, I don't know, Matthew, what time is it? And then he'll, or what day is it?
But you know that's a bid for attention, right?
Yeah.
And conversation and connection.
Sure.
I feel bad shutting them down.
But you just asked me that 2 minutes ago.
Right.
So then I ask him, I don't know, what time is it? Or what is the day?
Does he remember?
Sometimes. Which it makes it more frustrating because it's like, you remember, why you ask me?
Because he wants to have a conversation.
I know, but still, it's like, dude. Mm-hmm.
I feel like someone else's full name was.
Some names just don't go out of style.
Well, the combination of the two is.
I mean,
Makes me mad.
yeah. Every girl's name born in like the 2000s is Marie or Nicole.
I was born in the 2000s.
Yeah, Elizabeth is like the third most common.
My name is not Elizabeth.
Middle name, my dear.
Oh, Isla. You're horrible.
Middle name.
I missed the part where you said middle name.
I didn't actually explicitly say it, but I felt like it was implied since we were talking about Lynn. I guess you're not on the same side of TikTok as I am.
You're on the naming popularity or what?
Oh no, it's just you know you were born in so and so when every girl you know's middle name is Marie or Nicole.
Aren't that many like girl middle names?
There's so many.
The
You can
original
choose
Lynn.
any girl's any
What is
girl's first name, and voila, middle name. You can also choose any flower. We have
Dandelion.
sure. I mean, you can. She might never speak to you. You better have a really good story as to why dandelions are so beautiful and your favorite flower. Why is my middle name Rose? Because your mother likes roses. Thanks. Dad, why is my middle name Ford F-150?
Yeah.
Son, I think you already know the answer.
I think you already know.
I think you already know. Because I hate you. Why is my name Prime Aaron Rodgers? Because you wouldn't understand, son.
Similar to the one like Native American.
Mm-hmm. Except different.
Not that different.
Oh, we must be thinking of different Native American jokes, because I'm thinking of Little Arrow.
I'm thinking of
Deep Cavern.
Oh, no, not that one. Not even close. No.
You wouldn't get it.
No. Dad, why is his name Eagleshorn? Because when he was born, I looked over, I looked out, and I saw an eagle soaring. Dad, why is my sister's name Deer in Running Water? Because when she was born, I looked out, and that is what I saw. Where do you at, big dog pooping?
Very auspicious name.
Yeah. Terrible. Alright, well that's really wonderful for me.
You mess up.
No, there's just a giant nut in my bread.
Womp womp.
That's not very,
Sad trumpet noises.
At least that's funny.
I like to be funny.
Womp womp.
Womp womp
No.
is sad trumpet noises. What are you talking
womp
about?
Womp is like too bad so sad, like tiniest violin.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
No.
Which is what sad trumpet noises are.
No. both of us have an air of too bad, so sad.
Sad trumpet noises is womp womp. Womp womp is what a sad trumpet sounds like. No one ever asks why the trumpet is sad.
Because the trumpet is constantly saying too bad, so sad to everyone who is having difficulty.
So you think the trumpet should learn how to be more sympathetic, and then it would be happier?
Yes, I actually do. That would be a wonderful story.
Interesting.
That was a good chocolate cake tonight.
That was good.
Nice melted chocolate too.
That is what you want out of a chocolate cake, after all.
Oh, I saw Sam today.
Oh yeah, how is he?
He seems good. He's finishing up one course that he's doing right now, and then he's having another one that's more online. And he's starting, but he just said he should be able to work pretty much full time through it.
Nice.
He's happy about that. Because right now he's mostly just like an intern. He's doing receptionist stuff.
Yeah.
Scheduling and everything. But I mean, working.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere, and working at the right kind of place, still looks good on a resume because then you understand how the system works.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy.
Well, that's good. That's the most important thing, being happy.
Oh yes, I'm happy for him.
Yes.
No. Why is my... Oh. I'm getting a bedtime reminder. My watch is like a concerned parent. Tells me when it's time for bed.
It's like a Tamagotchi. It's treating you like a Tamagotchi.
And then it texts me in the or messages me in the morning on my phone and goes, "You were up quite a lot last night. This has affected your sleep score."
Well, unfortunately, I cannot control the toddler.
Right, I do not control.
Or the baby.
The fact that my children don't care about sleep.
They care. They just don't care enough to do anything about it.
Clearly.
I wish they cared more. I mean, their bodies care. They feel it. We feel it, I should say.
We feel it, yeah. They, on the other hand, are like, "Let's stay up, have more chocolate cake."
Oh my goodness. Why do grandparents think they can just feed children chocolate cake? What is the obsession?
With sugaring up their grandkids when they probably barely gave their own kids sweets.
Yes. Feel a little left out here.
Do you?
No. But I have to say something for the podcast, Need some drama.
Oh yes. The drama of having loving grandparents who really would change it if we asked them to.
Probably. I think my mother views it as a rite of passage as a grandparent.
But I think if we asked, "Hey, could we do more like fruit as a dessert?" Or, I think that she would change and have like a different option if we actually asked and wanted her to.
Yeah. Here's a question for you. Do you think the fact that right and right are homonyms impacts how people perceive rite of passage as
Yes.
the language moves further away from people actually understanding that there's a distinction between the two?
Yes, because I actually think that people use rite of passage or
As like, this
view
is my
it-
rite
well,
of
we
passage.
view a rite of passage, right? Something that, oh, everyone goes through this phase and everyone, experiences this as their right because, oh, everyone does it. And I don't know that that's necessarily automatically because right and right are so similar. I don't know, obviously the homonyms, right?
I don't think most people realize that they are different words. I think most people think that it's a rite of passage.
Well, that's how people treat it too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I hear rite of passage in the context of, oh, it's a grandparent's rite of passage, and I hear it's a grandparent's right because it's a rite of passage. It's like, actually, no.
Yeah, a rite of passage is something that is a trial, generally, that one has to go through.
Right.
That is what a rite
Why
is,
are
a
you
trial.
putting the parents through the trial?
Now, of course, my mom is literary enough. She understands that.
Of course.
But I fear much of Gen Z, much of Twitter,
Well,
probably does not comprehend.
That's not how people use it anymore.
Yes. Just like Reign of Terror. It's spelled with, it's R-E-I-N. It's like horses' reins.
No.
Yes.
R-E-I-G-N.
No. Mm-mm.
Where's your difference? It's like a monarch's reign of terror.
Okay, I had it crossed.
It's actually okay, interesting. A historical.
I had it crossed. There was another one. There's a lot of homonyms like that where.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, I thought it was that, and then I was like, that's interesting. But I didn't check my sources, so I apologize.
Have to rewrite every once in a while. It's
Indeed.
good for morale otherwise.
Mm-hmm. That's true. But I wonder how many people realize the horse's reins and reign of terror are different. How's that?
I guess I don't see that as a similar
confusion,
just because they're so different, like contextually speaking. Like, when are you talking about a reign of terror and horses' reigns?
Well, I mean, I could definitely connect reign of horses' reigns and like reigning as a monarch. Be like, oh yeah, clearly they share the same root because you're ruling over the horse with some mumbo jumbo or something.
Maybe.
Here we go. It took till solve 65 to get the session under 13 seconds.
Oof.
Yes.
You just got an 11, didn't you?
I just got a 10.5. It's a running average. So, you start with a lot of 14s and 15s, and you have to get a lot of 10s, 11s, 12s in order to bring it back down.
I didn't hear you say session average.
I did, actually, but that's okay.
You just said session. No, because I just said you did 11.
Yeah, but when I say session, I mean my session, you know? My session was 30.
Session average.
Yes. What else would I mean?
The time that you were achieving in your session.
Is most accurately described as by the average. Wow.
I do think that some people, not everybody, that's wrong. I think that some people become grandparents, they kind of forget what it was to be parents of toddlers.
That's so long ago for people.
For a lot of people, yeah.
Even for like the most recent, unless you still have young children, toddlers were at least,
Sure, but
15
I don't know,
years ago.
I guess I can't picture forgetting like what it's like,
It's not that you forget what it's like, it's just that your day-to-day experience.
Even with the toddlers are probably.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not that you forget, it's just everything gets overwritten, so to speak, by your more recent experiences. Like, try and think of Charlotte before she had long curly hair. You can't.
Sure.
I mean, you can look at pictures and remember, but it's just memories, and they aren't as fresh as you would like to think, honestly. So. Oh, Finn. What does he want?
To eat everything. To go start a fight with something, probably.
I know Mabel's in, so.
Fail low and get destroyed by some wild animal.
What, you think our 100-pound shepherd is gonna lose to a 15-pound raccoon?
Not to a 15-pound raccoon, but I mean, if it's a 15-pound raccoon with rabies, I think he'll probably ultimately lose to it.
Yes, because it has
Maybe
no sense.
post-mortem, but what?
It has no sense of mortality.
No, I mean, if it bites, all it has to do is bite him. Even if he kills the thing, all it would have to do is bite him. He would eventually lose to it. Even though he has a rabies shot, obviously. So he might be fine.
What's the protocol if you have a dog that gets bit by a rabid animal? Even if you have rabies shot, you probably take them in for a booster, huh?
Yeah, you take them in, and I mean, at least I think that there's like a booster or a reactive vaccine that you give. Honestly, they might do, what is it? Almost certainly they do a quarantine and monitor. The problem is you can't actually diagnose rabies
You know it when you see it.
until the
Death?
animal's dead. Like, there is no way to for sure diagnose it without literally looking at the brain, holding it in your hands, I guess.
That's interesting, because like obviously you can tell if an animal's rabid just by, you know.
Well, you should be able to, or you can just be like, well, it's sick. It probably has rabies.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, you know, the vet would probably be like, well, did he kill the animal? Bring the animal in. You know.
Oh, I guess, yeah, if the animal itself, you're taking the dead animal. But that doesn't really help Finn.
Well, right, but if you can find out, okay, the raccoon for sure had rabies, right? You probably reactively vaccine, you know, do the just in case vaccine anyway, like while the tests are going. But Isla, I swear, if you try to get my embroidery while I'm doing it.
She's like, oh, but this is the most fun game I've ever played with you.
My next item might be a felted cat. Sit still. But I mean, you know, if you came across a pack of like coyotes or something, you know, if it was more than one, I think they'd at least give him a run for his money, just in the sense that like they know how to fight and he really, you know. I can't speak to his street smarts because he's street stupid.
He's street stupid. In terms of street smarts,
Yeah,
we have none. We have no money.
I mean, but then again, coyotes aren't exactly like brave.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah,
isn't that what they're
maybe,
kind of
like,
known for?
3, I think. What?
Isn't that what they're kind of known for? Is being cowards?
Yeah, cowardice, but I mean they're pack animals, so the more you have of them, the braver they are. They have been known to carry off small dogs. But
Yeah, I don't think they would pick a fight with a 100-pound shepherd.
I don't think they'd pick a fight with a 100-pound shepherd either, unless again it was a large group of them. But even then,
I don't think that's a fight they win.
Reason. What?
Like, I don't think in the wild that's a fight they win. Like, I mean, obviously they might win IRL, but like, it's only because, oh man, that was an 8. Yeah, it's only because fitness. Finn's personality does not match his physical attributes.
I mean, I think it could in the right situation, but I just don't think that he's not nasty to other dogs. He's not nice. But, you know, he just doesn't have the, he's not a dog fighter.
Which is probably a good thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, he probably would get in a scuffle if, you know, in the right conditions, but like...
I will thrive under any conditions.
You know, at least coyotes understand that's part of their lives as wild animals, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Finn would be like, oh, cool, we're playing. Maybe not, but, you know.
They would definitely get the jump on him.
Yeah. Criminal Minds has resurfaced on my TikTok feed.
Yeah.
I'm not really enjoying it for my midnight bottling and bumping sessions.
You know, you don't have to watch the full clip.
No, I know.
I
probably won't.
Yeah, I don't like Criminal Minds. It's
really
too
dark.
It's too messed up.
A lot of it is very messed up, right?
It's like our unsub is sexual deviant. Yeah. Big surprise. How original.
Right. We only have like 150 episodes, where the plot is the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, who even watches that show? I mean, I know you guys used to, but like,
I mean,
can't imagine it's good for the American psyche for that to be out there. Reminding people that, oh yeah, by the way, if you want to be a serial killer.
Well, I feel like also it is kind of like there are people out there like that, you know? Like,
I mean, it's a good PSA, but like, unfortunately, a PSA in the wrong hands is just a how-to manual.
yeah, well, it can't be that much different than true crime, though.
I don't think true crime is very good for the American psyche either.
The characters.
Yes, I do.
Spencer.
Spencer's interesting, but like. Mm-hmm. You say you don't like, you're not enjoying it, but yeah.
I like the characters, but like you were saying, like, I don't know, it's just like so many of the episodes are so messed up.
I don't think any of the episodes aren't messed up. They're all.
Okay.
The whole idea is they're the
Sure, fine.
Twisted Crimes Unit or whatever.
Messed up. So many of the episodes are especially messed up. And frankly, I don't need that reminder. Last night, the clip that I saw, like, the evil person was in the house with them, and they didn't know it. And I go around, and it's the middle of the night, and I'm like, I'm gonna go lock all of them.
I was wondering why all the doors were locked. Are you sure that wasn't 2 nights ago?
No, that was just last night.
Interesting.
I actually then locked up in our bedroom, and I was like, wait, Caleb's gonna go to open our bedroom door in the morning and run into it.
Whoops.
So I decided to leave that unlocked.
So it wasn't because you were considering that maybe your children might be locked out of the bedroom and thus
No, not so much.
Victims first.
Well, I did think that too.
When did he come downstairs?
Matthew?
Yeah.
About 12:30. Maybe quarter after 12. And I mean, I could hear him, and I was like, and then all of a sudden, he just like burst into tears. And I was like, what in the world? And so I got up and I was like, well, he's coming in our bedroom a little bit, and I ushered him out of our bedroom. I was like, what's going on? He goes, I was looking for or I wanted someone to snuggle. I was like, why? And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, there was a funking noise.
Oh no.
It's like, what?
Those are the worst kind of noises.
Yeah. a thunking noise. So we came out to the. Or I said, okay, go out in the living room. I'm gonna go get pants on.
Well, it was very sweet of you to get up and snuggle him. I would have snuggled him. I do like good.
I think I was
Toddler
falling asleep
snuggles.
on the couch, like sitting next to him.
I believe it. I mean,
because I think I was out there with him for like 45 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he was quiet. I was quiet. Like
At that point, you just spend the rest of the night on the couch.
well, we were sitting up.
Well, lay down.
Yeah, wouldn't have been a bad idea. But I didn't realize the time was going by either. Like I was.
Yeah, because you were dozing off.
Exactly. I didn't even realize I was dozing off necessarily either. It was a very wild experience, honestly. But, so I finally was like, okay, I'm gonna carry you upstairs.
Poor guy.
And he was so sad about it too, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, when I was his age, I had nightmares all the time of snakes in the bed.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy that a 3-year-old like can have nightmares, honestly. Like has enough things to be afraid about or afraid of that they can have nightmares.
I mean, there's a lot of unknowns when you're 3 years old. And you've just learned about snakes. Or death.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was younger, it wasn't so much nightmares as I just would have a phase where like I really, really struggled to sleep because I realized that my parents were gonna die one day. And I just like could not get off of that loop. Like thinking about that. And like worrying about it. Yeah, that's so sad, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What mess have I created here? This is ridiculous. Did I just like so? What did I? I'm extremely confused.
I don't think anyone's. I don't think being confused is ideal for embroidery.
No, it's quite horrible, actually. But I don't know what I did. Why do I have this giant loop in my head back here?
We're saving it for later.
Actually, though, like, what in the world is this for?
It's a secret masker tool. It's a mystery tool.
Mystery masker tool, indeed. Why do you exist? Who gave you the permission?
We'll use it later.
To do that?
It's a surprise. Surprise, shawty.
Alright, we're just gonna call it. We're gonna cut it and tie it off. I don't have the time. Here, I will go have that. No, I have to watch you. Make sure you don't mess it up. Like a baby.
Better yet, she's gonna watch you and laugh at you when you do mess it up.
It's a very catty thing.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother seemed surprised today when you mentioned that in therapy.
think my mom sounded surprised too.
Oh, I thought she knew.
I thought so too, which is why I was surprised. I was like, this should not be news. Really, to anyone. I thought this was common knowledge. Like,
in their defense, you know, it's not like any of us are really like, you know, really jump to saying, oh yeah, you need to, you know, this person needs to go to therapy. You know, we're not so. Do you know what I mean by what I'm trying to say? Kind of?
no.
Well, I don't feel like therapy is often. Well, after the stuff with Charlotte, I kind of inwardly contemplated. I was like, I wonder if like I would benefit from, you know, some sort of therapy. But I didn't say anything because, for one, I wasn't really sure if it was necessary, and for two, I just didn't think that.
Was that big of a deal?
Well, it was that big of a deal, or that you would think it was that big of a deal.
I probably could have benefited from some therapy since I'm the one that saw you die.
I was the one that was dying. We could have both benefited from therapy. But no, I'm not discounting that either. I think that, you know, I think there's something to be said for that. You know? But anyway, yeah, you know, I guess I just don't see a lot of maybe I don't know if it has to do with being Christian or not, but just families thinking, you know, that therapy is something that you seek.
Well, it's not a good thing to have.
Sure, you shouldn't want to have to seek therapy. Because that insinuates that you've been through something, or that you are going through something.
Well, so the problem, the Christian problem with therapy is it pathologizes. Okay, it says it's a mental disorder or something. It pathologizes sin. And it says it's not. It says it's not really your fault.
Oh.
You know, it's not your fault that you're a kleptomaniac and want to steal. You know, it's your brain telling you need to do it. It's not your fault that you're a compulsive liar. It's not your fault that you have
therapy would necessarily
anxious thoughts.
Maybe,
even.
but like I also think that, you know, therapy is discouraging those things. It's just helping you to get better without also some, you know, overly villainizing you.
Well, maybe, but the problem is oftentimes therapy is also code for SSRIs, or we're going to just medicate you. It's very rare. I know it's not in your case, but like it's very rare to have a therapy appointment on the regular and not be on some kind of medication.
Well, Gwen says many times she personally believes that you should medicate someone is for anxiety, depression, or bipolar.
Anxiety and depression are so broad sweeping that they can literally be just about anything, though. You know, like that's a very easy catch-all.
In those situations, she wouldn't immediately medicate someone.
Sounds like a better model than maybe some other experiences we've had in the past.
I think there are good and bad. Right?
I think it's crazy that you'd be able to prescribe someone medication like that without a couple months even of,
I would agree.
You know, unless there's like serious self-harm risk or something.
You should have a rapport with the therapist you're going to continue working with before you get medications like that prescribed. Right, unless, like you're saying, there's a serious danger, in which case I think you should probably be booked in for a grippy sock vacation and start your medications there so the doctors and psychiatrists or psychologists or whatever there can monitor you and help find the right dosage
Right.
and medication.
Well, and then you'd probably be on an antipsychotic as opposed to an antidepressive. And I'm not sure if they're different, but I would assume that an antipsychotic is different than an antidepressant.
Well, I don't think that they put you on an antipsychotic just because of the attempt suicide, do they?
To stabilize you? I think they would.
Be a mood stabilizer? I don't know. I don't really, want to have to find out.
No, but it's not because it's not a small thing if one attempts to do that. Like, that's like about the biggest thing that you can do. So I don't think anything's off the table at that point. I don't know how to turn today. It's a problem.
With your hands, Bert. With your hands. I know, I'm completely misquoting it, but...
And yet, I still got the gist.
Good.
How do I see with your eyes, Bert?
No, how do I look, Ernie?
With your eyes.
Or it might be the other...
No, I'm pretty sure you're right.
We didn't watch enough Sesame Street for me then.
Well, I didn't watch that episode, or it doesn't ring a bell in my memory, but the meme does.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm getting it from.
Brain rot. Drop top. Brain rot. Drop top.
What?
Nothing.
What? Yeah, he's a little wonky. She has some wabi-sabi, but...
Wabi-sabi.
Okay, this is why I'm doing it myself, because I wanted it to have a personal touch. When I was over at my mom's the other day, Andrew and Ainsley and Avery were trying to figure out what they're going to get my dad for his birthday. Or dad. And Andrew's like throwing out all these ideas, and they're like, "Not we have one of those, not we have one of those." Like, and I was just sitting there, literally just like, what do you get for the person that literally has everything?
You help him with his roof.
You help him with his roof. That is what you do.
That is more than enough for a birthday present, if you ask me.
I mean, not necessarily when, he's done the same for literally all of us.
Yeah, and I mean, I would have been happy with that as a birthday present as well.
You can't, I don't think that you should make it like well, this is my gift to you, or, like, it's just what you do for people. Especially the people in your family, I guess. Ouch, what was that? Just got bit by the air.
Probably the cat.
Maybe, but the cat's too far away. Maybe she has fleas.
She better not.
I don't actually think she does.
I'm hoping it was just allergies. Wabi-sabi. I'm afraid we might be stricken with brain rot.
Yeah.
Because I know you never watched The Simpsons. Right?
No, I didn't watch The Simpsons.
Well, that's where Wabi Sabi comes from.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I just heard of it as a TikTok audio.
Exactly, and that's what I mean.
No, I did not watch The Simpsons. My parents acted like it was
The Devil's.
basically.
I mean,
And I was always like, well, why? They were like, well, because it is a I was like, well, it's a cartoon. And they're like, yeah, but it's a cartoon for adults. And it's not an appropriate one.
no, it's not.
Well, I offered it to your mom today to do something on her birthday, and she said that she'd love to, but she and your dad are planning a vacation. Like they both did.
Rude.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
How dare they?
So they're gonna go on a vacation. So I said we'd have to do something like the following Thursday or something, because if I'm gonna offer, and she's gonna say, well, that Thursday I'm actually busy.
Has to be an earnest offer.
It has to be an earnest offer. I laugh. Gosh, man. Keep thinking today's Wednesday.
I wish, but
I don't know why I think today's Wednesday.
if it was Wednesday, then I'd be at church right now. So.
I know. That's tomorrow.
Yep. It's gonna be a long night. That's why I'm not in bed yet.
And then Thursday we're having the Jacobs over.
Oh my goodness. I said, oh my goodness.
And then Friday you have D&D. Right?
Yep.
Is it in person or online?
I hope it's in person. Tim should be in town if we're gonna do the draft the next day.
I'm just curious.
I don't know. I was actually anticipating it being online. I had considered that it was probably going to be in person. But it's going to be our first session back, so probably in person.
It's exciting.
It is exciting. Should be fun.